Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Yes Your Grace Snowfall, where today we're going to begin by doing something that I think I said we were going to do, and then entirely completely forgot all about, which does often happen around here. However, luckily for me, I've got you lovely people out there to remind me of such things, so today we are going to begin by feeding the dog. There is the dog there. Hello Woofles McBarkington, how are you? Now I know in game you're not called Woofles McBarkington. You're called Klapa, I think, but you'll always be Woofles McBarkington to me. But yes, when we had a little chat with you last time, I think, yeah, woof, that's about right for a dog. But I think when we pick this option here, hey there handsome, will you bite me, you won't bite me, will you? We then get, after a bit of a woof woof, we get this kind of little sort of, mini game type thing where we have to provide enough supplies or whatever to get up to success. But I'm not entirely sure what happens if we get to this point. What happens then? I mean, is this a good use of resources? Is it a bit of a waste? I do not know. However, I think we can get it done. And yeah, quite a lot of people in the comments have said, can you please feed the dog? I would think you need to go and do that, please, because, the dog is possibly a bit hungry. Go and feed the dog, for goodness sake. So, do you know what? Okay, I hear you, lovely people. We're going to feed the dog, no matter the cost. So, here we go. So, we'll give it a bit of hearty stew, and then possibly another bit of hearty stew, and then it's going to need dried rations. So it's taken up our 3 remaining kind of food things. So we're going to have to stock up on those possibly, because of course we do need to get some more sort of food and tool stuff set aside by the end of week 12 as well. But okay, so that's fine. So here we go. We are going to feed the dog. There you go, dog. Have yourself a little bit of food. Now what this does, I do not know. There you go. Ah, easy there. Bite the food, not my hand. Do you want to help us? Huh? What if we send you with the others? You can keep them company, right? Arf, woof, woof. Ow. Oh, it didn't. Ow. Oh, that's exciting. Good boy. Right. Okay. Added. Klapa. Okay. Added to what, though? Added to. Hang on. Right. Archives is lit up. Is the dog now an agent? Okay. Right. Klapa has now become one of our agents. Okay, that is magnificent. I was well worth the food investment. Okay, right, hang on. We need to end the week so we can see what that's all about. Okay, so we've done everything else. We kind of tied up all the other bits and bobs at the end of the previous video. So now that's done, and Klapa / Woofles McBarkington has joined us as a royal agent, which is magnificent. I think we'll end the week later that evening. This does keep happening. I imagine you're going to have a chat with Eryk. Okay, yeah, there you go. Come on, Eryk. You'll be fine. Eryk, I miss you so, but I think things might actually be starting to get easier for us. Oh, don't say things like that. We all know what that means. We are making progress raising resources for the people's demands. If we can just pay them off and find a cure for you and for the prince, then we will be ready to get Grevno back. Right, I mean, that is quite a lot of ifs there, is it? But okay, it sounds like a lot when I put it that way. But 1 week at a time, we get closer. And that gives me hope. The children have started this silly rumour. They think it's funny to call me Marana. I'm beginning to wish it were true. If I really were a goddess, then I would show them. Oh, okay, right. Don't get too sort of power mad with that, but okay. Right. Here we go, very quickly. Oh, okay, so the rumours, because of course we invested in this last time, we've got labour, illness, bleed, combat and monster. Okay, right, hang on a minute, hang on. So agents. So we've now got, yeah, look, there's the dog. Okay, right. So there's Klapa the dog, who we have to pay 8 money for inexplicably. I don't know what you spend your money on. I assume really, really nice dog food or something. But okay, so efficiency is plus 20, and you've got 4 agent points, but you can't be sent alone. Not a very efficient agent per se, but just as reliable as any other and significantly less demanding when it comes to the pay at the end of the day. Suffers from separation anxiety and cannot be sent alone. Okay, so they have to go in tandem with another agent. Okay, right, I see. But let's say if we chose, say, Velek and Klapa there, that means we've got, what's that? I mean, at the minute we've got 8. That's 8 action points at plus 20 apiece. So hang on, so you can do 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 160 kind of points we can get just from those 2. I think that's what we do. Hang on, who is the current person? So you. So enlist you for now, and we will enlist the services of Klapa / Woofles McBarkington the dog. Okay, that's magnificent. Okay, that's really good. That is well worth doing. Thank you, lovely people. That's very exciting. And also, it means that this week, we don't have to spend any money on paying off the agents. Because Velek's got 4 out of 5 points. That's okay. And then, yeah, Klapa's obviously started with our sort of 4 points, which is very handy indeed. Okay, so let's grab a little pile of supplies. Yeah, we have got quite a lot of prosperity. Let's grab some more supplies and possibly some more. And then grab quite the big pile of gold, please. So there we go, to 25. Do it again. That's another 8. Do it again. That's another 8. Okay, we're on 41 gold and we don't need to spend any on our people, which is quite good. And 9 prosperity left. 13 supplies is quite good. That's a couple of locations we can look around. So I think put the rest into gold. So 47 gold. And then, oh, hang on, laws. Can we do anything? No, we can do Nightfall Ordnance, but I'm not so bothered about that. I think we save our point. We're nearly at the sort of point where we get another sort of law point thing anyway. So I think we'll save it and possibly get one of these, because then we can reveal what that thing might be. And that might be really useful as well. So we'll keep our point for now, but go back to the marketplace. Let's stock up on the things that we sort of had to sacrifice to get the dog on board, shall we? So a little bit of an outlay right now. So we will grab a couple of hearty stews. Do you know what? We've got the money. Let's buy another one. Let's properly stock up on hearty stew. And it was also some rations, wasn't it? Yeah, so there you go. Stock up on that as well. Okay, that's quite good. What else do we need? We've got, another scythe might be useful, just in case. That's quite handy. And possibly, maybe a couple of hammers. Because did it say labour and tools? Labour. Oh yeah, labour and tools. Okay, so possibly a couple of hammers might be useful. We'll grab one for now. Is that labour and tools? That's tools and weather. We haven't got weather so much. Yeah, combat and monster. Okay, I mean, that's a combat thing. Have we got a sword? Yes. Okay, there's a sword. I've got 2 lots of boots already. We've got 2 lots of boots. I think then we'll grab another one of these hammers, because that's quite useful. We'll have another one of those. So we're down to 16. I'm tempted to buy another one of those because they're quite versatile. Labour and tools does come up quite a bit. So we'll have another one of those. And that leaves us with 11 gold. And then possibly... we need to buy one of these, don't we? We need a face mask, face cloth thing for Alena the Witch. So people can't see her when she's doing her singing, which is all a bit daft. But yeah, let's grab that, look. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so we're down to 5 gold, but we have stocked up on quite a lot of bits and bobs. Okay, so we've got a sword and boots and scythes, loads of metal, more metal than I know what to do with. Got some medicine, got some junk, got ourselves a map, got a few hammers, got some stew. Okay, right, this is all good. Oh yeah, we need this anyway, don't we? The hammers and also the stew to complete our objective here. So, okay, right, that I think is fine. We've done all that kind of stuff. That's all good as well. Okay, yeah, is that down to nothing? Prosperity onto nothing. We bought some stew, some rations, a scythe, hammers, and a face cloth. Okay, right, and we could do all that because we're not paying any agents this week, which is pretty good. Right, okay, head on to week 8. Are we going to catch up with King Eryk in weird floaty-chair-land? Or are we not? Okay, the threat I think might have crept up. Oh, okay, we're here already. Oh, it's you two again. Can you two change outfits or like change your hair or something so I can tell you apart, please? Okay, so we're back in the throne. Another letter. What now? Okay, in comes the bird. Okay, I mean, that seems like the most sort of pressing issue, doesn't it? So let's begin just here. A letter from Etana. That blue seal means bad news. Oh, we don't want any more bad news. A proud announcement of good news from our holy land of Etana. Not only has our dear Queen Paloma made a full recovery, but our god has shown us favour with an incredible blessing. Queen Paloma has miraculously become pregnant with a new baby. Oh, it's all sounding wonderful over in Etana, isn't it? If this is true, of course. I mean, could all be propaganda and lies and such to try to sort of, make the people happier. It could all just be fibs, I don't know. Okay, so there we go. That's certainly not going to please us too much. Miracle baby, that has to be a ploy. No one would believe that, right? And yet, we have a boy with a tail. Perhaps a seed of truth to their story? Perhaps not. It's more important what the people will believe, and people seem like they could do with some kind of miracle. Fair point. What game are you playing, Paloma? I guess time will tell. Okay, right, so what do we have going on? Let's go look around the castle. So, there's an important thing in the garden, and something over in the council room. Actually, hang on. Go to the council room. Which end are we going to come in at? The left end or the right end? Oh, botherations. Okay, it's the wrong end for our purposes, but okay. So all you lot we can't do anything with. Stan we can't help out right now, unfortunately, because we haven't got the herbs. But I think if we go through here and chat to you, hello, we've got your face mask thing. How can you help? I have an idea. I think I found something that can help you with your stage fright. Take this face cloth and wrap it around your face. It might make you look a little like a rogue or a shadow, hidden but somehow more yourself. When you wear it, imagine no one can see you, just your voice. That way you can let go of any doubts and let your heart sing. Oh, that might work. Like a phantom, one who walks the stage unseen but leaves an impression. I will try. Thank you for everything, Your Grace. You're very, very welcome. So that's intriguing. So how is that going to play out? Like, what's that going to do later on? I assume that's going to come back and reward us in some fashion. I just don't quite know how that's going to work. Stan, we haven't got the herbs just yet. However, we have got ourselves 13 supplies. So is it worth having a look around here? There was mention of... Hang on, I'm trying to think back. We went over here. We went to Upper Malinki. And that was where we rescued... that's where we rescued Asalia, wasn't it? She got rescued from there. But didn't they mention a doctor? Was there a doctor? They must be down here in Old Malinki. So how about we pop down here and have a look around? Because, we might need a doctor to look at the prince. So I think maybe, was it down here? I can't recall. Do you know what? We'll go here anyway. So, okay, 4 points on that. Old Malinki. One of the last stops in Davern before the borders leading to Etana. Despite Eryk's greatest efforts on this front, Etana still held much of the city in its tyrannous grasp. Heck, some might even say it's where the county of the Griffin on the Blue Banner starts. But do not listen to those fools. The royal agents navigated the streets, trying not to attract any unwanted attention. These are dangerous times indeed, warned an older gentleman dressed in garish garments. Is this a symbol of Davern I spy underneath your cloaks? I've heard the Queen is seeing visitors. Let it be known that I, too, intend to pay her a visit. He quickly ran off to a nearby inn, which cheered upon his arrival. The royal agents left confused, but it didn't seem like anyone else paid attention. Okay. Right. Okay, so possibly a slightly suspicious, potentially dubious person is going to go and bother us. Okay, and we get an item. So what do we get? A hammer. Very useful. And our kingdom level goes up. Okay. So we can now go down to Mieleski village. Got a forest over there. Got a village over here. We've got ourselves... Yeah, that chapel's quite good, isn't it? It's got to have a good thing in it. Because it takes up 7 of our supplies. However, let's carry on going over here. Oh, it's only 3. Oh, that might mean we can do another couple of things. Yeah, we'll have a look over here. Let's go to Mieleski village. Hi, Mieleski village. The bustling village of Mieleski was a welcome change of pace. Children's laughter and the aroma of freshly baked goods filled the streets. The agents were greeted with open arms, treated to a hearty meal and sent off with provisions and warm bread for the road, a rare kindness in these harsh lands. Okay, got wine, rations, and... oh, more rations and some junk. Yay for the junk. Okay, well that was quite good. And then we've got Birch Mount. Oh, we could go back down here then to this village. We could go here. That would be all of our supplies. Is there somewhere else we can't do that one? That's only 3. That forest would be 3. And Cozy Turn, which sounds lovely, that'd be for Moniek View. Do you know what? That looks quite nice. And I imagine as well that's not going to spin off into any kind of other points of interest. It looks like that might be the end of like the trail over there. So let's go there, look. Let's go up there and have a nice view of the valley or whatever. Pop into there. Casting a steep incline, the agents reached Moniek View, a sweeping overlook of the valley below. Golden fields stretched beneath a vast sky, rivers winding like silver threads through the land. In the distance, the familiar red spires of Grevno Castle stood sentinel on the horizon. Oh, home, I feel homesick. Okay, so we get ourselves items. 2 lots of herbs. That's what we need for Stan. Oh, that was perfect. That was completely perfect. Okay, right, that was good. We still do have, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 different locations to visit still on the map, so still plenty to do. But okay, hang on a minute. Go back here. Stan, you'll never guess what we've just acquired in the last few moments following a little trip up a mountain or whatever. My queen, I have something for you. I think I have something that might help. Now, I need herbs of some sort. Well, do you know what? We've got 10 lots of them, like so. There we go. We're going to make you a potion. I can't quite recall what for now. It was for Alena's voice, wasn't it? To make it not quite so sore. Because he wanted to sort of give that to her to try and, to win her heart and that kind of stuff, to woo her a little bit. Here is everything. Perfect. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. I will prepare the poultice as soon as I have a spare moment. Well, it was a poultice, wasn't it? I hope Alena appreciates the gesture. Okay. Oh, look at that. The amount of influence we got. And we just acquired a face cloth. The face cloth that Alena needed to do the, to cover her face. The one that we bought for 6 or 7 gold, which it was. Botherations. Never mind. At least we now have one in reserve, so we can use it for other purposes. Okay, right. So that's that bit done. Let's head out into the garden because there's something happening out here. Let's hope it's not involving the lion. Is the lion still there? Is the lion still asleep? Yes, it is. Okay, so Velek just sort of, still chilling out over here. Your Grace. See you later. Cheerio. Right. Okay. It's Asalia. Hi, Asalia. Still in the gardens. I suppose it is nice outside. Okay, it's cold here. The dead. How about Mayor? I can't help you if you won't talk. Okay, let's say how about Mayor and just see if that helps sort of, we're not asking, we're not prying too much. Well, no, she's okay. How about Mayor? It's about her, isn't it? Huh? Okay, I'm just going to go for this. I'm just going to go for I can't help you if you won't talk. Because I feel like the more we're trying to chat, the more it's annoying her. So I can't help you if you won't talk. We've all been through a lot. Sidani blames herself for losing the castle because she wanted to impress you. Now she's gathering gold because she thinks she can buy it back, and we both know that won't work. Timo worries his father is laying dead somewhere in a ditch while he's stranded here with strangers. Your father is lying sick in bed, and I don't know how to help him. I killed a damn golden beast to defend myself and the babies on the way up to this keep. Oh! So yes, she did kill one of the lions then. Okay, so unless you start talking to me, we can't know what you're going through. We're all in this together, Asalio. Hang on. A golden beast? You killed the lion? Oh, okay. You were the reason they were after us. You were the reason Mayor left me. It's all your fault. Calm yourself, young lady. You can be angry at yourself, but don't blame me for your own mistakes. Whatever happens between you and Mayor is not my fault. When you're ready to talk, my offer still stands. Come and find me. Oh, okay, right. So it turns out the Queen, when she was, escaping Grevno Castle and trying to survive with the 2 babies, she fought a lion. Okay, that's very impressive. Well done, you. But yeah, that's what Asalia and Mayor kind of got arrested for. That's why that's why Asalia anyway was in line to be executed, because the people thought that she'd killed the lion, and it turns out that it was the Queen. Okay, right. That's going to cause some tension, isn't it? That's going to cause tensions. Let's nip back and just relay that to Eryk. So, well, yeah, there we go. Just go and tell King Eryk. Eryk, Eryk, things are getting complicated. Hi, Eryk, how are you? Asalia boils my blood. You wouldn't believe what Asalia did. She found her way to the old gardens and screamed her head off, blaming me for her problems. I know. I need to be more patient with her. Oh dear, right, okay, I like that. So, she's just sort of sounding off Eryk, even though he's sort of, I assume, unconscious and not very well. Is kind of like her sort of like soundboard type thing. She can just sort of chat to him and use that as a way to sort of, speak things, verbalize things and get these sort of things off her chest a little bit, which I do quite like. Right, back to the throne room then. Let's go and chat to all of these people. Yes, including possibly somebody from Malinky Village. But okay, right, we've got you two first. So hi there. Your Grace, an update on the hounds. We helped you last time. Yes, the dogs were all angry, were they? Oh, we gave them wine. Okay, are they okay? We were able to find a cure, and the dogs are on their way to recovery. I reckon they'll be well enough for duty in no time. That is great news, but please don't rush it. Make sure they get the rest they need. Of course, Your Grace, but I'm not the eager one, it's them. Thanks to you, our pups will get to do what they love once again. Okay, that's good news, and we got a hammer and some dried rations. This is all looking pretty good for sorting out our debt. That is brilliant. Okay, right, hello there you. Your Grace, I bring news and my apologies. Okay, what was your thing? I can't recall. The good news is that you were right. Right about what? Remind me. There was no Upior at the lake. Oh, yes. You thought some sort of like a vampire-y sounding thing was at the lake, going and sort of nibbling people and making them pale and unwell. Okay, but there was no Upior at the lake. I'm sorry for insisting otherwise. The bad news is that the lake was infested with leeches. That's what's been causing the marks. The problem's been largely dealt with. I just thought you should know. Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Thank you for informing me. Though I must say I'm almost disappointed to be right. The Upior was intriguing. I agree, Your Grace. An underwhelming turn of events. A lazy ending to this story, if you ask me. Okay, that's good, but do we get some nice things? No. Okay, I thought maybe you were going to come by and give us some nice stuff too, but okay, there we go. Right. Here we go. The first person we might need to kind of do something with. I saw the sky awash with divine light, a glowing orb streaking across the stars. It was beautiful, Your Grace. And then a ball of fire crashed into the fields. What I thought was a blessing turned out to be a curse from hell. The last of this year's crop is burning. Okay, we must protect it. Oh no, there are so many things. We've only got 2 scythes. Okay, right. How can we do this? Oh, these guys are not very good at this anyway, are they? Oh no. Okay, so if we go like that, and then like that. Okay, so this is fine, but then we need to kind of go here, and then you can go through the brambles, it seems. The only thing is, we kind of need to use them in tandem. What if we do that? Does that help? No. And the fire is getting a bit closer over here. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, we use you again. We get into success, but now you're going to be on fire. And also the dogs. Okay, right, no, this is... Right, this is almost impossible to deal with the combination of people we've got. Because every time you use them, the fire spreads. If we had Vesa, who has +60 each time, she'd get to here with her first kind of go, and then we could have, I don't know, used the dog twice and it would have been fine. The fire would have been over here. But because we have to use them so much, and we don't have anything else we can use, no other items, then yes, that's not really going to work. Okay, if we use a scythe, does that help? No. No, it does not at all. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. I feel like this is going to have a slightly bigger thing to play. Because it's a comet. A comet has come crashing down. But yeah, this is not good. We can't do that because they're just going to all get injured. They're all going to get hurt, all injured, all their points are going to be gone, and we can't help these two. I'm sorry, but a comet has landed in your field. I I don't have the means to deal with, like, your sort of comets and things. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to decline. I do apologise. Okay, -10 happiness. That's not good. You should be there saving the fields with others. Our resources are low as it is. We cannot lose that crop. Yes, but the sky, I saw it. The lights, they were... Yes, Your Grace, right away. Okay, that wasn't great. That was not particularly great. That wasn't a great use of the two the two agents we've got. That was very unfortunate, really, that we've got those two, and then that event popped up. I know the secrets, Your Grace. Soon the world will know them too. What will happen then? What will become of you and your family? One shudders at the thought, but I could be persuaded, Your Grace. Okay, right. What are you talking about? What secrets? So, okay, what you speak of can never be revealed, or I won't pay you. Oh no, we're not bowing down to you. I don't know who you are and what secrets. You could just be coming up and saying anything. You could go to anyone with that tactic. Just walk up and go, oh, I know your secrets. And they go, oh, okay, which ones? I mean, yeah, no, nonsense, I'm not going to pay you. If you possess your secrets, what's stopping me from taking your head? Oh, +10 happiness. You were trying to have us on. Whoa, over an ugly mole on your back? Blast it, I won't tell anyone, but at least now I know it is true. And there we go. It was about a mole on our back and not anything else. Oh, now you're probably going to be okay. And we possibly could have used all of our things on the comet problem. Oh, botherations. Okay, never mind. Hello there. Your Grace, I've come to ask a favour. For generations now, we've been collecting a certain kind of berry. Much of our trade over winter depends on having stocks of it prepared. The bush it grows on is toxic, so fewer and fewer wish to help. Olka got ill, and now we do not have enough hands to meet our usual count. I realise it's not an emergency, but it will be a tough few months for us should we fail. Okay, we need to help you because we have no prosperity at all, which is awful. Okay, so let's try and use a combination of you two. So like that. Okay, that's good. And then use... okay. We could keep one of Klapa's points. So keep you down to 3. And then can we just get into the success bit? How about just some medicine? Keep the hammer for the tool crate things. Yeah, just use that. The wine is only +10, so that's not going to help. But yeah, look, we'll just do that, look. Just go boop, and there we go. It's in some brambles, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, we'll do that then. Splendid. Okay, that worked out sort of right, and that's our 30 prosperity. That's not going to be very handy at the end of the week, is it? But never mind. You might not be a risk of death. No. But if I can make the next few months easier for you, then I'm glad to do it. Thank you. I'm relieved to know our concerns are not just noise to you. We won't forget this kindness, Your Grace. Okay, lovely. Oh, hello. Oh, are you this chappie? Are you the guy that wanted the tools and the food? I think you might have been. Hello there. Queen Aurelia, you look as well as can be expected given your general destitution. Oh, how kind. So what do I owe the pleasure of seeing your face again, Lord Etton? I doubt that I need to remind you about the outstanding balance. The people's anger only grows, while some say you are stalling to avoid your responsibility. In my dust-stealing days, we had ways of making sure debts got paid. Is that a threat? It will be paid. I just need a little time. Is that a threat? We are not taking any threats from you. There is no need for a thug's bullying in royal matters. Of course, of course. Good luck, Queen Aurelia. Okay. I mean, if we get the stuff ready now, can we just give it to him and he can go? He is such scum. I bet he would never speak to Eryk so aggressively. The only option is to raise the provisions needed to make this go away. Okay. Right, have we done everything else? Are we all good? Yes, okay, so a fairly standard week, I would say. But we could get another crate sorted out. We could get that done. So by the end of week 8, we just then need one more crate. Okay, do you know what? Yes, let's do that then. I've got some provisions. Let's see what we've got. And tools and food. So if we go rations and rations, that's a food crate. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Boom. Sorted. Boop, boop. There's another box of goodies. Perfect. Only one more to go. And I think we'll leave that until next week. Let's leave that. Okay, so we've done that. I know where to find you. Right, okay, there we go. Let's end the week. I don't think we can do anything else. We've done everything there. We've had as much of a look around as we can do. So, yeah, okay, let's end the week. We should move on to the next one. Oh, wood, potatoes. Oh, hang on. Alena's just gone. Oh, Alena's gone to Bard School or whatever. Okay, wood, potatoes, gold. Things are looking good. We might just be able to pay off the debt and sway Lord Etton into our favour. Right. Okay, what's going to happen now to destroy those supplies? Because you wouldn't be talking about this otherwise. You're not just going to go, hooray, and everything's fine and happy, and we had a lovely time, downstairs eating tea and cake. Something bad's going to happen. Like there's going to be a flood that washes them away, or I know they're going to freeze, or someone's going to steal them or something. Okay, right. What is going to happen? Ah, no, we're back with King Eryk in floaty-chair-land. Okay, right. Hello there. Ooh. You're over here, look, by the big terrifying flame door thing. Hello there. Lots of question marks. ... Boo! Okay, right. They're just mocking us. There's somebody here. Hello, person with a very long beard. Damn goons, treating an old man like that. Okay. Do we just go past you then? Okay, that's fine. Cheerio. Through here we go. Here are you lot. Okay, so talk to you. I'll see you later. Hang in there, Rusalka. And you. I think when we sat around the table, you were sort of the ringleader of all this, weren't you? Hang on, we can... The tree just goes, goodbye. I'll leave you in peace. Because we offended you last time, sorry. So I think we must have to talk to you. Lost are we, darling? Go talk to the others. Maybe someone will help. I've talked to everybody, I think, unless there's somebody else over here that I've missed out. Okay, talk to you again then. Okay, goodbye. We can't talk to you. You've just said, I have talked to everybody. Lost are we? Okay, right, you just say the same thing. We can't talk to you. So hang on, who can we talk to then? I thought we'd spoken to everybody. You. Chat to the old man again. Hello there. Damn goons treating an old man like that. Okay. And then there's only you. There's only you here. Hi. Lots of question marks. ... Boo. Okay. What do we do here? I don't know what we do. Damn goons treating an old man like that. Does anybody have any ideas? Is there somebody else around? Is there somebody in the background? Is there something else around that I've not seen that I'm supposed to go and click on? Are we supposed to click on the table to get a seat or something? I don't know what to do. What do we do here? We click on you and you just matters. Goodbye. I've spoken to everybody. Hello, lost are we? Go talk to the others. But I've just spoken to everybody. And nobody does anything. Right. Okay. I don't know. Oh, hang on. What's that? It's lighting up this area here. What's just here? A broken branch. It's sticking out as if it's asking me to pick it up. Does it belong to one of the creatures? Right. We've picked up a branch. Is it yours? Because you're crying. Is it yours? See you later. Okay. No. Are you just going to tell us to go and chat to everybody? Yes. Okay. Maybe it's yours. Oh, yeah, look, it's yours because you're like a tree sort of person. A leshy. By the way, people are telling me in the comments on the previous video that leshies are like sort of forest spirit type things. Forest guardians, I think they said. Yeah. Hello there. So, is that branch yours? Does this branch belong to your wife by any chance? And that's the sort of leshy's wife just there. Incidentally, that's not like a video sort of weird video editing fail or whatever. It does look a little bit weird over there because we're in this sort of slightly strange world. That's all sort of blurry and out of focus. Does it belong to your wife by any chance? What? Oh, what would you do that for? It's not proper to do such things. It's just a puppet. What game is this? I didn't do anything. I just found this branch lying around, and I thought you might want it back. Maybe you can attach it back to that bush of yours. No, it is not happening. I don't understand why you insist on such things. What is wrong with you, Sir Eryk? Leshaka, please tell him... ... says the little kind of shrub thing. Exactly. When these men with heavy boots ran through our forest, breaking every twig, every branch... ... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you, my dear. I know. ... Now listen, Sir Eryk. I was going to invite you for supper, make amends for what I might have said. But you know what? You're not invited. No wonder your wife left you if you treated her as poorly as you talked to mine. Okay. Right, Eric's in a very odd place. He's in a very strange part of the world. Okay, right. So coming up, we've got, combat, monster, labour, poison, disaster, and illness. Okay, right. Can an item help with disaster? That's illness, that's fire wounds, that's illness. Have we got anything that helps with disasters? I don't think we have. I mean, that's a little bit sort of tricky to handle, isn't it? Monster, we could grab ourselves an animal trap. That would help with dealing with the monster. That might be quite useful. We have only got 30 prosperity. What are we going to do with the agents? Okay. We need to go to it. We need some money. So let's get some taxes. And let's get some more taxes. Okay, so that gives us 20 money. We could pay Stan for 18 money. And then have Stan working with the dog. Or do we drop the dog? Do we drop Klapa and get Stan and Velek on board? Velek is a navigator. He ignores brambles. Oh, right, that's what the star means. I see. I never knew that. Okay. Oh, I see, yes. When they have a star, they've been sort of... Yeah, it did say that Oleg had been upgraded. So that must be what that means. Oh, Oleg can now work with the witch because he's no longer so sceptical about magic because we sorted that out. We sort of did his character development thing. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, right, that's good. So, I mean, Stan potentially might actually get some sort of specialization thing because I think we sort of finished his little sort of mission thing with Alena. Do we get him on board? Because, we've got the 3 points. Yes, and combat is a big thing just here. Is that going to be good? I think that's what we do. So we pay Stan. We go, yay for you. And then, yes, okay, so how do we do this then? So do we... Yeah, we keep Velek. So Stan and Velek. So unlist Woofles McBarkington for now. Thank you for helping, though, and then get you in. So we've got you 2 in for now. Only 2 gold. And we've got 6 prosperity. So we could either get a teeny tiny amount of gold or some supplies to get some items. Do you know what? We'll get as much as we can in terms of supplies. It was only 2. So we're up to 4 supplies. That was a bit rubbish. Happiness is 84. We could potentially lower the happiness down a bit and get some more money and supplies. How much does it cost? Hang on. So 84 happiness down to 79. Is it 5 each time? 76. Okay, so 1 supply is 5 and 1 gold is 3, I think. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so right, wipe that out. So clear all that again. Okay, right, we're down minus 14 gold. Okay, we better sort that out though, hadn't we? So do that and do that. Okay, so back into plus monies. Do you know what? Yeah, let's just grab that. It's only 2 supplies. We'll have to go to a fairly limited kind of a place, but okay. Agents are sorted, can't buy anything on the marketplace. Although, we could do this. So do we go for a risky remedy? A poultice will heal 1 fire wound, which could be quite useful. That'd be quite handy. Because Oleg's burnt. So we can't use Oleg at the minute, but he is quite effective. So we could go for that, or we could go for coal for the ailing. Dried rations will heal 1 poison wound, minus 10 happiness. Okay, we're not going to do that. Let's go for a risky remedy. Pass that law, because that's got no real kind of bearing on anything. There's no sort of downside to it. So we'll have that. What is then the communal forge? Build a shared smithy where villagers can repair tools and equipment. Decreases the prices of tools in the marketplace. Increases the chances of combat quests. Increases the difficulty of combat quests. So we can get quite a lot of tools from the marketplace. We could stock up on those. But we're going to get more combat quests and they're going to be slightly more challenging. Okay. Can't do anything about it now. So, right. There we go. That wasn't a particularly successful week in terms of sort of end of week, was it? In terms of getting new exciting things. But, okay. Right. On to week 9. The 2 agents are on standby. This is very good. Back to the keep. Week 9 begins. What do we have going on? Oh, we're right back into the throne room. Okie dokie. Right, what's going on here then? So we've got something in the council room, and that's kind of it. No main quest things popping up? Okay. And then we have the region map. Okay, so is there a place which costs 3 supplies to look around? That's 4. That's 3. Okay, so a forest. That's 7, that is 6, and over there, that's 7. Okay, we're going to go and look around the forest of Kasuk. Kasuk. I don't know. We're going to go and look around here. There we go. Pines and ancient oaks loomed over the agents as they ventured deeper into the forest of that word that I can't say properly just there. Strange shadows shifted across the forest floor, cast by sunlight that struggled to pierce the dense canopy. By the roadside stood a crumbling stone structure, its purpose long forgotten, and its walls cloaked in moss. Okay, so we grab an item. So we get, herbs. Now we get it. Oh, and some hearty stew. Lovely. Yes, and that then links to here. So Birch Mount. So, okay, that must be an important thing because, yes, it costs quite a lot of supplies to go and look around. So it's got to have some good stuff. Okay, right, that's good. So we can't do any more there. Nip to the council room for a second. Right, I assume this is going to be for Stan because we've kind of completed his story thing. So those 3 are okay. And yes, here we go. Hello there, Stan. How are you? My queen, do you have the potion ready? Not yet. Come back later. Oh, okay. That was a little undramatic, Stan, but okie dokie. Right, back to the throne room then. Let's go back over here. I notice, yes, Alena is at the front of the queue here. So we'll chat to her. Oh, Potato Head's in the queue as well. What are you up to now? Oh, no, it's not Potato Head anymore. It's Gherkin, isn't it now? You'll always be Potato Head to me. That's fine. Right, okay. Alena, hello there. Your Grace, I know you said I could leave for my audition, but I just wanted to make sure that's fine. I'll only be gone for 2 weeks at most. Of course, we'll be fine for 2 weeks without you. Maybe Sidani can watch the babies again for a while. This means the world to me. Truly. Oh, and some more rations. Here, I have prepared some extra medicine and food in case you need it while I'm gone. We didn't see medicine, we saw the food, but okay. Oh, there you go. There's the medicine. Lovely. May the gods keep you in their favour. And yeah, good luck. Go and do some good singing. It's going to be absolutely fine. Right. Okay, so we've got sort of regular people, and then we've got Sidani and Timo there. Okay, right. Hello there, you. Queen Aurelia of Davern, isn't it? It is quite far from home for you, so the stories are true. To whom do I owe the pleasure? Dr. Finanush Cornelio Augustus von Honterstel. Can I call you Dr. Finn, please? Or simply Finnan? Okay, I have a feeling we can help one another. Okay, what kind of doctor are you exactly? My husband isn't feeling the best. My son has certain difficulties. Okay, what kind of doctor are you? Because if we go through all this kind of rigmarole and you say you're a doctor of engineering, then that's going to make us look a bit silly. So what kind of doctor are you? I hear you are good at what you do. Oh, have we heard of you before? Oh, right. You are the doctor person that I think we heard of ages ago out in the villages. Okay, right, yes, we heard that there was a good doctor out there. Okay, I hear you're good at what you do. I am always seeking to improve upon my craft. Whatever the challenge, I am sure to overcome it. In Atana, some say I'm the best, but I would say, well, they're not wrong. Ha! Okay, Atana? You mentioned Atana. Do I understand correctly that you're from Atana yourself? I thought that was obvious to begin with. Have you not heard of my name? I'm afraid we're going to have to end this conversation. I've already shared too much. let's not be hasty about this. I believe we can help each other. I came all the way here. I think it's only fair that I get something in return. Are you here to spy on us? Leave before I have you shortened by a head's length. Nothing of the sort, I assure you. I may share the same roots as your enemies, but it doesn't mean I share the same views. I do have a deal I believe might be good for you, your grace. Okay, let's hear it out then. I can't promise it will lead to anywhere, but let's hear what you have to say. Splendid. You see, your grace, I've been working on a new medicine for a while now, something universal that can help with headaches, toothaches, bellyaches, or any other sort of aches. You are in a perfect position. People come to see you from all kinds of places with all kinds of ailments. All I'm asking of you is to pass my most recent concoction to anyone who finds themselves under the weather. Okay. Have you tested this, or are you just kind of working on a bit of a hunch? In exchange, I can offer my services to you as a doctor. Okay, what's in the mixture? Can you tell me what's inside? I'm afraid I can't share that, but it is about to change the world of medicine forever. No more leeches and bloodletting, no more infections. Is it safe? If I agree, how do I know we'll be giving out poison to people? All cards on the table. It's not likely to work precisely just yet, but gathering more data will help me refine a better product. But it's safe, I can promise you that much. Okay, so if we do give it to somebody and their head melts off, then we can come back to you and say, you promised, so now we're going to have to put you in the dungeon. Okay. No promises. Let's go for it. I'll see what can be done. Of course, there's no rush. Simply pass the VAR to anyone you think might make use of it. In the meantime, I would love to stay here, be around. Maybe I can seek out those who need help. However, if I were to be more involved with your petitioners, I ought to ask for something in return. Okay, so we've got... Oh, crikey. Right, quite a lot of that medicine. Okay. Right, hello there, sir. Do you possibly have any aches? Oh, what luck! Thank God someone's home. I was worried we'd taken a detour for nothing. My men and I have been travelling for days without rest. Our horses are exhausted. My men are tired and thirsty. Could we beg just a bit of kind hospitality, my dear lady? We don't want to cause any trouble. We might just want to stay the night. We'll be out of your hair in a jiffy. Who are you? Not quite sure who you are. I would like to help, but we have reason to be wary of strangers these days. Of course. I am the Lord Marcel, a friend of your husband's. Okay, that's why I knew this place was here. My husband? But I have a bad feeling. We'd better watch our words. Oh, does he think we're the actual owners of this place? Oh, oh dear. Yes, that's going to be awkward. So he thinks that we're the proper owners, but of course we've just kind of rocked up at this keep and sort of, effectively we are squatting in this place because there's nowhere else to go. But okay, he thinks we're the rightful owners. Okay, yes, let's watch our words. Is something wrong? I hope I didn't say anything to offend you, my dear lady. Yes, he says my dear lady, and not my queen or whatever. Okay, right. So may we stay? Yes, because if not, that's going to look suspicious. You may stay. Very well. You are welcome under our roof for a night. This is wonderful. As I said, you won't even notice we're here. Thank you kindly, my dear lady. Okay, right. Was that the right thing to do? I'm not entirely convinced. Okay, right. Buckle up, everybody. Here comes Potato Head. Hello, Potato Head / Gherkin. The shoveling didn't catch on. No, I didn't think it would. We have to come up with something more timely. We gathered some feedback and it turned out some people love the idea. But without any snow, no one wants to pay us in advance. Some say that not having snow for so long in winter means it'll be 10 times as bad when it finally does snow. They say Morana is gathering her power, and when she is here, shoveling the snow will be the least of our problems. Don't lose hope. Okay, work hard and think of something else. Take a break. The right idea will come. Do you know what? Work hard and think of something else. Because I feel like it keeps you busy. And it sort of gives you a sense of purpose around here. So, do you know what? Yeah, work hard and think of something else. It is hard work to make gold. Most people are not successful the first time. Very true. Very true. Timo and I are on a journey. We've got the remember thing. We'll seize the bull by its tail. Or is it by its horns? Ah, the poor bean. At least the children have found something to keep them busy, though. Okay, that's good. That'll keep them occupied and maybe keep them out of trouble. Although on the flip side, depending on what they sort of decide is their next business venture, it could put them into trouble. Who knows with Potato Head? Right, and then it looks like we have 3 regular petitioners. Okay, right. Hello there, you. Come forward. Fire! Fire! Fire everywhere! Why is there so much fire going on? The mill, the orchard, and the docks. This can't be a coincidence, Your Grace. All 3 went up in smoke at once. All 3 in different parts of town. Someone is behind this, and they're still at large. Okay, right. So, we have a disaster, which is never a good thing. We'll use Stan. Oh, crikey. Oh, right. The flames are catching up with us already. We'll use Velek. Okay, and then we need to use... If we use Velek, it doesn't get us over the line. So we'll use Stan again. So we're in success territory. We're not in bonus, lovely, shiny, exciting gift territory. But that will do the job, I feel. Although, those 2 are now going to have fire wounds. So we'll use our water bucket. Oh, no, not there. No, because you're not fire wounded there. Oh, no, there we go. Like that, look. So that is... Oh, hang on a minute. No. I want to use the water bucket on Stan. Because Stan's got less points. So it impacts him more. So like that. And then Stan again. And then Velek to get us over the line. Oh, Stan's going to take a point of damage anyway. Oh, botherations. Okay, right. Switch it round. Velek and then Stan. Okay, so Stan doesn't get injured. Velek takes a point of fire damage. This is not particularly great, but okay, right, we'll deal with that. Goodness me. Yep, so you're burnt. You've lost one of your points. That's not good, but we have got some prosperity at least, and the kingdom level's gone up. A coordinated attack, no less. Who could they be? No time to speculate. I mean, I would speculate, if I were to make my own time, that it were the Swans. Because, yeah, they still don't like us very much for whatever reason. But okay, no time to speculate. Leave my men. They can help. Help? The fire's being set faster. We can put them out. You must deal with the arsonists, not just the flames. Okay, right, we're trying, but we'll try and put the fires out as well. Right. Hello there, Your Grace, please. I was trying to talk to my dead husband. Okay. How did that go? Did everything the witch told me to. Lit the candles, drew the symbols. I'm not liking where this is going. But I still couldn't hear him. So we added more candles. And then more candles. And then... I guess it was too many candles. My house is on fire. Why is everything on fire? I can't... Right, there's no way we can get up here. Hang on. Stan and Velek. No, we can't get there. We don't have the resources. It's too high. It's too difficult. We'll get all our things back and just decline. We can't get to that point. It's impossible. We've not got any kind of water bucket things anymore. I'm really sorry. Right, so we lose 10 happiness. This is becoming really difficult all of a sudden. There's just flames everywhere that we're just ill-prepared to deal with. You were careless to call out to your husband like that. Who knows what dangers you could have brought onto yourself. Perhaps he was the one to set your home alight. My husband? No, Your Grace. My husband was a good man. Kind of man who'd always extend a helping hand. Unlike some. I'm trying my best, but everybody keeps setting everything on fire. If you come here and ask us about something that's on fire, we're going to have an issue. Our hunters were attacked, Your Grace. Okay, right. No fire so far. They were stalking deer when it happened. Poison arrows. 2 in the arm and 1 to the thigh. They must have stumbled into Vila's grounds. A woodland demon doesn't take kindly to strangers. The wounded are in a bad way, Your Grace. Okay, right. We have medicine. Okay, oh, now we get monster. Okay, so we've got poisony stuff here. So if we use Stan there, and then we use medicine. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? Use medicine to get through here, but then we need to use Velek to get into success, but he's going to get poisoned unless we give you a face cloth, and that stops the poison. Okay, so we can't get into bonus territory, but we can at least get that far. We could... Hang on, could we do that? This is not going to help with this, is it? Although, no, hang on. We could use this medicine. We could go, do you know what? Yeah, use 1 lot of that medicine. Oh, hang on. has that pushed us down? Oh, it increases the pass minimum by 10. Oh, so it adjusts the kind of success boundaries. And then if we use some more medicine, which we effectively got for free from Alena when she left, that gets us into bonus territory, which might give us gold or some nice stuff. I'm not quite sure. So we could just do that again. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll do that. Like so. Okay, that's quite a lot of points. And yeah, we are using one lot of that medicine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Right, confirm that. Hopefully that's going to be okay. So, yes, we're all the way up there. So you've used your last point, as have you as well, I think. Oh, dear, right, okay. What? Oh, hang on, plus 40 prosperity is very good. It could be Vila, but raiders are more likely. Stay away from the woods either way. Will you be alright for food while they recover? The game is sparse, your grace, but they'll make do. Just please get our people right. Their families need them. Okay, right, we'll give it a go. And we got another hammer. Was that because we finished in the bonus territory? It could well be. Right. Okay, various things to now deal with. So go to the council room. Stan, can we now have a chat with you? Or would you like us to come back later? Oh, Miss Vaser. Oh, there's the doctor guy. Miss Vaser, how clever of you to use a queen's good heart to settle your debt. Oh, get stuffed, your old mule. You got paid what you rode. Go pester someone else now. Seems like I touched a nerve. We're all fair and square, Miss Vaser. No hard feelings, I hope. Oh. Hang on. Oh, I see, yes. She owed somebody money, didn't she? And then we paid it off for her. And it turns out that was the person that showed the money to. Okay. Well, it's a small world, isn't it? Yes, we are good. We are. Old pig. Oh, okay, right. They're not the best of buddies. Okie dokie. Right. Hello there. Yeah, we gave somebody your stuff. Yes, your grace. Oh, okay. My husband is ill. Do we trust him with these things? I'm not going to tell him that just yet. I'm going to go back through here and chat to Stan. Stan, hello there, my queen. Do you have the potion ready? Not yet. Come back later. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. We'll come back later then. We'll head into the garden because it's nice out there and we have like a sort of a minor quest thing to deal with. So, it's you guys. It's you guys. Okay, no, that's fine. They're all just sort of hanging out in the garden, are they? Not bothered by the lion. Okay, right. Hello there, whatever your name is. Oh, here comes the lady of the house. Yeah, he doesn't know that we're the queen. He's not addressing us as your grace or whatever, so yeah, he doesn't know who we are. Here comes a lady of the house. I can't thank you enough for letting us stay. I'm sure our horses appreciate it more than anyone. Ha! Oh, we're very happy to welcome you in our house. Yes. If you or your men need anything, just let Audrey know. We'll be happy to accommodate your needs. Oh, how kind of you, dear. I don't want us to be a bother, no. Feel free to attend your usual activities. I'll just stay here and enjoy the sun makes this cold bearable, doesn't it? Ha! Indeed, quite pleasant, isn't it? Just wanted to ask, if I may, are we good for dinner tonight? Oh, of course. I'll send the note to the kitchen. It's quite a lot of people. They're all going to be eating. Okay, right. That's not finished, is it? That's going to keep rumbling on in a suspicious way. Okay, right. Kid's bedroom. What is happening over here? Who's causing problems? I imagine it's Potato Head. Where are you, Gherkin? There you go. Oh, it's Timo that wants to chat to us. Right, hello there. Queen Aurelia, if my father doesn't return... I mean, I can see why he's thinking like this. Because it's been so long. It's been like months and months now. If my father doesn't return, that means I've already seen him for the last time. Right? Oh, Timo, you mustn't think that way. We can never know. You will see him again. Well, yeah, you will see him again. It's fine. You will see him again. You must imagine him in your mind, coming to hold you. Dreaming of something is the first step to making it come true. There is so much I wish I could have said to Eryk before he fell ill, but I couldn't. Heck, even more to Luli, who is Lorsulia, who was our daughter that got killed by the evil baddie in the previous game. Life does not always let us prepare. I hope I can say sorry to my father. He wanted me to become a great warrior, but I failed. Oh, you're only tiny. You're only, like 8 years old or something. You've got loads of time to train. And my mum, I wish I could say sorry to her too. There's nothing to be sorry for. Poor child, to have lost so much while still so young. Come here and let me give you a hug. Oh, little hug there. There we go. Just make him feel marginally less sad. Sniff. Thank you, Queen Aurelia. I will be all right, Queen Aurelia. Maybe, is one more hug allowed? Of course it is. Absolutely. Any time. My kid's are too big for it now. Sigh. It's nice. Okay. There we go. Oh, Timo will remember that. Thank you, Queen Mum. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, at the end of this, right, I'm just sort of trying to make a prediction, thinking ahead. Are we going to find out that his dad, who was Lord Jakob, was it? I can't remember now. It's been a while. Was it Lord Jakob? Yeah, so whatever. So his dad, if we find out that his dad is, his dad's perished on the, I don't know, on the way or in a battle or whatever, are we going to have to make a choice as to whether to send Timo back home, possibly, and, get looked after by the other members of the royal family, or are we going to have to choose to look after him? Is that going to be some sort of ultimatum that we have to kind of work with? Because I think if it comes to that, we'd look after him. He's lovely. Thank you, Queen Mum. Okay, right. That was quite important, and that was like a main quest item thing. Okay, right, I think we need to go back here and chat to the doctor guy. I think that's who we now need to chat to. So, okay. Oh, hang on. No, you haven't got the thing above your head anymore. Right, hello. Yes, hi, Your Grace. About my son's condition, or my husband is ill. I think we can confide in him that our husband is ill. Do you know what? Yes, the king is ill. King Eryk got shot with an arrow. The wound has been treated, but his fever is still raging. His condition has not changed in some time, and I am beginning to worry. The witch says he suffers from stress and grief, and that the wound itself was only the opening that let it overwhelm him. Well, therein lies the biggest issue, Your Grace. Superstitions, thoughts, and prayers. Smearing a sick person in leaves and dirt from the woods? Why, how could that have an effect? When a siege engine breaks down, do we pray over it? No, we analyse its structure and make a repair. You have a point, but the king's illness really does seem worse than a simple arrow wound. It is this weather, Queen Aurelia. Infections and chills run rampant, that is all. There is a reasonable scientific cause for the king's sickness. You must place his care entirely in professional hands. Please speak with me next week, and I shall have a better grasp on the situation. Okay, so he might be able to possibly help Eryk a little bit, that's okay. Do we now entrust him with knowledge of the tale? Do we do that? Do you know what? Everything else is not looking particularly great. So, I mean, how bad could it go? About my son's condition. It's a delicate matter. I've tried so many things, but the prince's condition only grows. Just spit it out. As a doctor, my only aim is to help. Believe me, I've seen it all. Cured it all. Hirsutism, too much hair. Polydactyl, too many toes. Perhaps phimosis. That there, tight. Yeah, that, just there, goodness. My son has a tail. Let's go for that. He has an extra appendage. A tail. Oh, I see. Let's think. The problem is clear. This tail should have been removed while it was still small. We could just get rid of it. Perhaps if he's under my care, he won't bleed to death. But this is but a simple medical procedure. Clean scalpel, some alcohol, a steady hand, and off we go with the tail. Snip, snip. All I need is some poppy seeds. We could use them to sedate the young one. We did have one once upon a time. Do we still have them? I've dealt with extra fingers, toes. To be honest, it should be quite similar in principle. How about we deal with one thing at a time? Just snip it off, like that. But wouldn't that be dangerous? I thought it was too late for the surgical option. Oh, no, not too late at all. It becomes a wee bit trickier the longer we wait, that is all. But it's totally fine. Okay, do I trust you? It would be nice not to have the prince's condition on my mind day in and day out. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what to do. He seems quite confident about this. He seems very, very confident, but is he a charlatan? Like that stuff that he gave us, we don't know whether that's working yet or not. We don't know anything about it. That could just be like, sort of snake oil stuff. Or it could be a miracle cure, and he could be an amazing medical professional. Oh Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What's the best choice here? Do you know what? I'm going to chicken out. I can't do it. I'm going to tell him it's too dangerous. I think we need to kind of sit back and assess whether he is actually a good doctor or whether he is a little bit of a charlatan. Now, I think, if I recall correctly, he does have quite a good reputation, but I'd like to see the results of that potion. If that potion comes back and the people say, oh my goodness, it was amazing and it was the best potion ever, then okay. And if he can help the king out a little bit, possibly, that might also be good. And if he can do all these wonderful things and if he can prove himself, then maybe we will then say, okay, go ahead and cut off the tail. But right now, I'm not sure. So I'm going to go for the slightly less adventurous option, but the safe option. It's too dangerous. I need to look into this some more. Well, if you ever change your mind, I would be happy to assist you, Your Grace. Okay, that is what I wanted to hear. And there we go. That'll be all. Always a pleasure. Okay, so I think that is everything. Apart from, I assume, Stan. I assume it's Stan. But, okay, Stan, are you done? My queen, do you have the potion ready? Not yet. Come back later. I mean, how much later do you want us to come back, Stan? I mean, I'm going to go to bed in a bit. I'm going to go to bed. I'm getting a bit sleepy, Stan, but I think that's it. I think that's all we have to deal with. I think that's the only person left, and he's not really talking. So I think what we'll do is, for now, we shall wrap things up. We sort of get through about 2 weeks at a time in this at the minute, and that seems about right. I think that's a good number of weeks to get through. We get some kind of story stuff, we get some petitioner stuff, we get to do the end of week stuff a few times. But yeah, we'll wrap things up for now, I think. But yes, of course, we've got a dog. That's very exciting. We've got a dog on board. The dog was an unfortunate choice, I think, really, when we just sort of put them actually in as an agent. I think it was just an unfortunate circumstance that we had the dog and Velek on that fire thing, which just wasn't a good combination of people, because as we saw, they do have lots of action points, but they don't go very far, so you have to use more of them, and the more we used, the more the fire spreads. That was a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, other than that, it's sort of gone okay. The only thing I'm a little bit suspicious about is the chappie out in the garden who thinks that we're the proper actual owner of this keep when we're not. So is he either playing a bit of a game? Like, does he know? Is he fully aware that we are not the owner of this place and he's just going to string us along a little bit? Or is he going to find out that we're the queen and cause problems? Or is he just going to, sort of happily just mooch about in the garden and come in useful later on? Maybe it's a good thing they're sort of hanging around. Maybe we're going to get attacked or something, and because those people are around, they can help us repel the offenders. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. It's one of these sort of things which will play out as we carry on our journey here in Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. But yes, I think what we'll do is we'll wrap things up for now, come back next time, and just carry on. We shall carry on. We'll get Alena back. We'll see how she did in a couple of weeks' time. And yes, we have got a half-decent pile of prosperity to spend this time, so we can stock up on gold and supplies and all that kind of good stuff. And then, yes, do some more exploring and come back and just see what happens. But yes, we'll wrap things up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time.
Quenic, your time is now. And you have missed, Quenic. This is unacceptable, Quenic. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. Are you going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.